on Cage Rage. It's been my dream to fight on Cage Rage. It's the best show in England. I want to prove myself, step up to the plate and start knocking people out.
I've come tonight to fight a guy called HARVEY.
Gary Kelly, he's a good fighter from a good camp. One of the best fighters in the country. Trained hard for this fight. I know he's a stand-up guy, so am I. But I believe I've got an all-round game to beat him.
HARVEY thinks he's an all-rounder. I'll show him he's an all-rounder.
Yeah, my prediction for this fight is going to be short and sweet. I don't believe it's going to be go past the first round. Someone's going to get knocked out and it's not going to be me.
He thinks he's going to knock me out. We'll see tonight, won't we?
There's one last thing I want to say to Mr. Gary Kelly. I hope you're going to bring it tonight. I've bought it, I'm going to step up to the plate and you're going to get knocked out.
You made your predictions, now it's time to prove it.
Ladies and gentlemen, first to enter the cage from England, HARVEY! HARRA! Opponent from England, Gary Kelly!
This is Rage.
You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Bring it on, come on!
So here we go, round one. And one thing, although he's got a kickboxing background, HARVEY is not frightened to take it to ground, guys.
I think his strength would be to keep it standing, though. Because even though he's not afraid to take it to the ground, his opponent only has had 2 fights, and you want to test his chin, maybe with a kick.
See HARVEY moving round well as guys trade shots. Both guys trading well. HARVEY with a low kick, they clinch up high.
And that is the other thing about HARRA. He is very durable. He takes a good punch, he takes a good kick. And as you saw there, as I said to you when we were talking about them earlier, he's a great kicker.
I'm telling you, what I've seen so far in this fight from HARRA, he's got angles, punching, he can box, and that high kick he threw with no effort, and he's landing at will with that straight right hand.
Yes, one of the first kickboxers to make the transition into MMA. And even when he gets tagged, he is a hard, durable character.
But there's one thing about Gary Kelly, he's been in HARVEY's face the whole time. He's taken some of his best shots and keeps pressing forward. Gary's got to land a clean one, though.
That's right, Gary from the Wolves Lair Academy. Very, very tough guys. Very good training camp.
Wolf's Lair is definitely one of the best camps in the UK for producing top quality MMA fighters.
I'm picking up what you said earlier, Steve. He does come in straight in the line, doesn't he? A straight line, straight forward. He's there, and it's almost to be saying to HARRA, it doesn't faze me.
Well, I'm surprised that HARRA has not thrown an elbow while standing.
He was wobbled there, Steve.
He was wobbled. I don't know if it's because of his output. He's getting a little bit tired.
I think it was an uppercut, guys. I think Kelly threw an uppercut. He slipped straight up the line. Caught HARRA, wobbled him slightly, but he looks as if he's trying to gain that composure.
It's an interesting tactic. He's right there, as you said, in HARRA's face, willing to take a few to give one like you saw.
And he's bleeding as a result, but a little bit of blood from the nose is not going to stop a fighter like a Gary Kelly because he's just straight out tough.
Beautiful combinations from HARRA.
And Gary Kelly goes for the leg and gets it. HARRA doesn't even try to block the takedown, just rolls back in a half guard.
It was a long time coming, the takedown.
Certainly was. Great trade-off by both guys. It looks as though the nose of Kelly is bleeding quite badly at the moment. It's not a fight stopper, but it's getting quite messy.
Well, we're going to see the guard work of HARRA, who's been training in MMA, as I said earlier, for 3 years. What he's got to do is try and get out a half guard or try for a rollover or stand up, because when you have your back to the fence like that, you can use that to help you stand back up. And look at Gary's trying to spin him around away from the fence.
Trying to push for side man position. HARRA does a good job of holding guard, working the legs up high, looking for an arm bar.
Oh,
Almost gets it. Good work by Harra, now looking for a heel or an ankle. Kenny does a good job of turning that.
Really good, busy guard work there by HARVEY from the bottom.
Do you read anything into the timing of the takedown? They had a big exchange beforehand.
Malcolm, that is a very good question, and yes, I do. I see that as Gary Kelly was saying, I'm tired of this, standing up, taking these peppering shots up to the nose. He took a good shot right before he went for the takedown, so yes. But HARRA almost invited the ground game because we spoke earlier about the fact that he likes the ground.
That's right, Robert, a stablemate of Paul Taylor.
That's right. Very, very tough somebody to be working with. Paul Taylor, a great fighter, but right now it's Harra as he's working for the triangle choke.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Because he's got to make sure he can secure his foot.
Tapped. I think he's tapped.
Yeah,
Yes, he's tapped. Wow. So Harra proves his ground game, Steve.
He really proved it well because he was slapping for the armbar early and he got the submission by the triangle choke. I'm impressed with this guy. And he came in and he had some losses in the game, but I see a well-conditioned and well-evolved mixed martial artist in HARRA. Okay, here they are slugging it out in the center. HARRA took that right hand, but it was kind of a grazing blow. But he took that uppercut too, meaning he can take a shot. The right hand was right on the jaw by Kelly, and Kelly wanted to go there again, got the uppercut in, but it was HARRA who was staying busier with the standing combinations, low kicks and punches.
It is those combinations that are impressive, aren't they?
Yeah, but look, Gary Kelly went for the takedown. HARVEY went for that half guillotine right away. He was going to try and get out of that, and Gary had to work his way out. And here we go, stacking up high for that triangle choke submission. And Gary didn't know. He was probably expecting it from the other side, but he didn't counter the move. Had no choice but to tap. Leon jumps in and stops the fight. Beautiful finish there. Once again, another angle of it. I'm seeing a very evolved mixed martial artist in HARRA winning this by triangle choke submission. Beautiful.
After 3 minutes, 46 seconds of round one, we have a winner by way of triangle choke. HARVEY HARRA! And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your runner-up, Gary Kelly!
What a fantastic way to start cage race 26. HARVEY, I mean, that started off as an absolute war. Neither of you giving anything.
Yeah, I know Gary's a great striker, and from the same kind of background, I knew he was going to have stand-up war. Great fight, I was so happy to get a submission win. People only think I can strike, but I've also got a ground game now.
I mean, to start with, he rocked you to start with. I mean, you were going on the back foot. It looked like he might be able to finish you there.
Yeah, most definitely. I think it was the first 30 seconds to a minute. He caught me with a straight right hand and had the jelly legs, but I have got a tough chin.
You have indeed, and then you showed on your back that you're dangerous.
Well, yeah, like I said, I've been working on my jiu-jitsu for the last 6 months, and everything's just falling into place. And I'm so happy with a submission win.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, he was the first fight of the night. Put your hands together for your winner, HARVEY HARRA!